welcome back to the channel. This is Emma and Georgia, and today we are watching How to Get Away with Murder Season 6, Episode 6. If you want to watch our uncut season reactions, link to the Patrons down below.
Last episode, Michaela was having conversations with her father and he was on about making her a business partner in his company, but she was going off at him saying that he owes her so much more than that, and he gave her a blank check to write down how much money she wants from him. But smart Michaela, she knew it was like a test to see how much she thought she was worth, and she was acting like she only wanted money from him, but Gabriel kind of got through to her and said, you don't want that, you want a relationship with him. She admitted it, and it looks like, you know, she might be trying to have a bond with him, but he doesn't look like he's all clear, because Annalise rang him after finding out that someone had stolen all the money from her account and said, it's time for you to pay up. So what has she done for him, or what does he owe her for? I said maybe it's for keeping an eye on Michaela after he asked her to.
Maybe like getting her into her law class, or maybe it's something else, you know, that she's done for Michaela. You know, it would be really shitty if we find out that Annalise and Michaela's dad have been talking all these years. We're finding out that she's been doing a lot of fibbing, a lot of fibs, a lot of lies. She's, you know, with the whole Sam thing, you know, Gabriel confronted her about initiating a relationship with Sam, and it didn't take long for Sam to give in to her advances. He was very much a willing participant, and looks like she's been cut up about it for a long time. But, you know, if only she just said that sooner. Like, I guess she didn't know that these tapes.
She did say that she'd always told herself that it was him that did it, but then listening to it back, she realised, like, oh my god, it was me. And that she was running away from being gay, she said. She left. I think when you tell yourself something so much, you believe it. You believe your own lies. Yeah.
And of course, you know, wanting to have that sort of normal relationship that has been drummed into not only her but a lot of people. She didn't want to, you know, be who she was at that time, and that's understandable. Yeah, it's just so like uncomfortable having Annalise's dirty laundry being like strung out for everyone to hear. You know, Gabriel's not making it very discreet that he knows a lot. Like, yeah, I feel bad for her, you know. This is her therapy sessions, they should have remained private.
Frank was in the hospital after getting tortured by Xavier. Xavier wanted him to work with him to find Laurel because he can't find him himself, and Frank is the only person that's not given up either. So he was trying to torture him into submission, but he never gave up. And then
I know what's coming.
He told... Wait.
Xavier acquired this bank transfer that Annalise gave Laurel 200k, and that helped her escape. And we know she had 200k as, you know, she got that in a bonus. I don't think it was that
Laurel gave her 200k. He assumed that she'd got 200k from somewhere, and then she said it was a bonus from Kaplan and Gold, which I believe Annalise rather than Xavier. But
I mean, who are we gonna believe more, Annalise or Xavier? I mean, I know who I'm choosing. Like, he's just been a pain in the ass the whole time. Like, and Bonnie was very quick to be all angry at Annalise.
That annoyed me.
I know she's like, how could you, Annalise? You did this, it's all your fault. Annalise has been there for you for ages. Bonnie, get it in your head. Like, she just oh god. Like, I know she's like really caught up with Frank at the moment, but like, use your brain, Bonbon. Like, this is Annalise. Like, you've known each other for years, and why would you trust someone that literally has brought nothing but pain to these people? So yeah,
but who cares? Because Frank said he's given up on Laurel and he lost Bonnie.
God's sake. It was a vulnerable moment. He's doped up on morphine. It just came out. Can you imagine if he gets better and he was like, I don't remember saying that. You bitch.
No. No.
Oh, I mean, I get that was a very sweet moment. I think Frank is kind of right though. He's been chasing a ghost this whole time. He's put so much of his time into finding Laurel, and he's literally got nothing. Like that one bit of hope he got when he was working with Oliver, and got that clip of her leaving, and it turned out to be Xavier's assistant. That is all he really had.
Again, stop
heartbreaking.
assuming it's people when you can't see their face. Tegan has finalised her divorce, and then at the end, as her now ex-wife was leaving, Nate approached her in the car park. So, what is he
Very
gonna
sus.
ask? I'm interested in.
Does he want dirt on Tegan? He really needs to drop this. Like, oh, Nate has been really annoying recently. Like, he just pops up like for 2 minutes each episode. Like, I've got something, and then he says what he's got, and then everyone just like mocks him. They're like, Nate, what are you doing? Like Annalise is like, how do I know that you're not the informant and all of that? Like, he just pops up, says something really stupid, and then goes. Like, I'm not liking Nate at the moment. He needs to like get his brain back because he's been slacking.
Just informant Annalise.
He's barking up the wrong tree. You really want him dead. You wanted him dead for ages.
I just want him dead more than the others.
Oh my god. Oh, it's harsh to say, but it's kind of true. I don't know who this informant's going to be.
I feel like there should be some kind of wager on whether or not Nate lives till the end of the show. Or survives
Honestly,
the show, in fact.
He's been lucky. There has been so many chances where he's been in a sticky situation and got out of it.
There's so many times
Like,
when it's been narrowed down to him, like being
I
the
know.
person, and it never is.
Oh my god. Things are getting hot and heavy.
Annalise texted you.
Ooh, checking her texts.
What she want?
Since when a text swiped to
I know.
me?
She uses information as power.
Like that woman needs any more power.
Who told you?
Your boyfriend, and before you get mad...
I'm mad at the both of you.
But mostly me.
Oh god, he's
He's here.
Who is this boyfriend?
He's always so nosy about the boyfriend.
What is this? You two are so close you having sleepovers?
He just got here.
He popped out of your bedroom.
The kitchen. And I only asked for Annalise's help because you wouldn't call me back.
Why do you want to fix us right now?
Agreed!
versus 30
Why
years
now?
Ago? What, you
30
scared him
years
to
ago
outlive
you
his
could have done
deadbeat
that.
dad, ruin your brand?
I'm scared that I will die without ever getting to know you, Michaela.
Yeah, but you're deciding that after she's found you.
Wait, he was in Annalise's that early in the morning?
Maybe they were smashing.
Stop before I
God,
vomit.
that is not a good image.
You know we have class in
He's the one that needs to disappear, not me.
Then take the money and hire a PI and figure out why Annalise picked me.
Man, you really are a
Oh my
dog.
god, Connor
Big
really
problem. You know how
still
infuriating
wants to
it is that Annalise
know.
knows something about me
I
that
do
don't.
want to
Welcome to
know
the
though.
club. Drink. All right, you can take 2 more at noon.
It's not from the
Thanks,
beginning,
Aham.
is it?
I can leave work anytime.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
Good.
But I don't think he would have had
was
that
thinking of
horrified of a
SpongeBob.
You know,
reaction.
I actually hired someone else for that.
Oh my god, you look handsome as hell. Sure.
I just want
Oliver,
more of this dynamic.
Frank really wants a sponge bath.
First, let's see how you do fluffing my pillow.
Mom, look, remember this part? Oh, of course.
She is in pain.
leprechaun has left in him.
It's just an Irish dance.
Oh, God! Dad!
He's pulled a muscle.
Now I get it.
Oh god, does she actually hate him
You
again?
two planned this so I'd snap out of it. Like depression is a switch I can just flip on and off.
Doctor said it's gonna take a few weeks.
She could kill herself by then.
Would you please stop making that joke?
Where's the joke?
This all seems very convenient to get Asher back in, you know, the family again.
I don't think she's trying to
I
get
don't like
anything
her.
out of him. I think she just wants to save her mom.
Yeah, proof?
Back in my place.
Excuse me?
Ugh. Oh my god.
See if
What?
you can get lucky.
Excuse me? What's going on? Mate!
It's gonna cost you a lot more than you think.
That's not my problem.
It's also my money.
Money that you wouldn't have if I hadn't kept your dirty Michaela secret all this time. I'll talk to Michaela again, just see what my options are.
Yeah, I'll make a few calls.
Connor told you this was your fault.
No.
Sort of.
Yeah. Well,
That's
he's
so
wrong.
funny.
Distract me. Well,
Tell him about the
had my
threesome.
first
Yes, I was
threesome.
right!
Oliver, help.
Bonnie said I couldn't.
Who you
leave.
gonna listen to, me or Bonnie?
God, it was just getting good, Annalise. Why'd you have to interrupt?
You think I had something to do with Laurel's disappearance?
I was just repeating what I was told.
You and I came up with our own lie that night.
Maybe
Yeah.
we should just tell him.
Bonnie almost killed herself. Is that what you want? For her to complete it this time?
You shouldn't have lied in the first place, guys.
There's no way I'm letting your high ass bury your soul.
What's that? Oh no.
Xavier says he has Wes's confession.
Don't worry about it.
Oh no, Annalise, what are you gonna do?
I'll handle it.
File a restraining order against the whole family.
Because a piece of paper is supposed to scare them?
It'll make the court aware that they'll do anything to take us down. Just every horrible thing they've ever done. Frank's beating, Laurel's disappearance.
Sentry's head in a box.
Oh,
God, can you imagine?
All right, everybody take your seat. We have a lot of bar prep to do today.
What was that about?
Like I'm ever telling you anything ever again.
Oh, trouble in paradise already.
Old Annalise, I found Solomon.
they have one good moment and then they're fighting forever.
He's not some guy in jail or someone who had no choice but to give me up. He is the actual fairy tale version of what a father should be, and still he chose himself over me.
As Connor said last episode, I think, he chose his career over himself. He wouldn't have had all this if he had been a father to her.
Him is just gonna hurt you. Make sure you're pushing him away for the right reasons.
Oh God.
It looks so shady.
I know.
VIP results.
What's that?
Lindsay, it's Solomon Fick here. Listen, I might have a new client for you.
You ever take a break from work?
Not unless I have a good reason.
Not a good reason.
Hey, stop
he's
flirting.
good.
It's gross.
He's gonna flirt with her to get information. Nate's gonna take his shirt off, and that's gonna be it.
Get me all hot and
She's onto him.
And what I'd spill secrets about my ex.
Ooh.
Tegan had nothing to do with your father's death.
How does she know though?
Says her ex-wife. Why?
Well, that is a question for Tegan. Now, do you want to ask
Oh.
her yourself?
Well,
Or should I send her this recording that I just made?
I've been telling you he's wrong. Was that before or after you came here as his spy?
it's all coming out now.
Does Annalise know about this?
No.
Good. Then I only need to fire one employee today.
This is
Oh,
between you and Nate.
Get your shady ass the hell out of my firm.
I do.
yeah,
I do
it
know where
is the
she's
right
coming
call.
from. She was literally like a little spy. Get your shady ass out of my firm. Love that.
It's not as simple as sending you on a jet to some beach.
I know that.
So you know what you're
She
about
wants to get the hell out of here.
Everything that makes your life worth living, your mother, friends, work, it's all gone.
You ditched your legal aid dreams as soon as big law came calling. You and your 500 million regret that decision now?
Because money buys happiness?
Money could make life easier.
Not always.
You try going poor for a year, then tell us whether money makes life easier.
Yeah.
Innocent people don't ditch their lives as easily, Annalise.
So is she like going into witness protection?
His daughter like it's no big deal.
You see how much I regret that?
I don't think Solomon has like a leg to stand on in judging Annalise's life when he's got a lot
She
he's got to
deserves
deal
nothing
with.
less with how much you hurt her.
Yeah.
Annalise is right, yeah. Yeah, he can't make her Annalise talk her into it when he's not really showing how much he wants to get to know her.
You forgot to put Emmett's murder.
That was ruled a heart attack.
Just put it down.
Oh, it
don't
was a
forget
heart
that,
attack.
Connor is actually Emmett's secret love child with Tegan.
Okay.
What?
Oh, you know, that's why Annalise picked him for the K5.
You know, at this
Oh my
point, I would
God.
buy that.
I cannot take any more emotional abuse. I need a night off
She's
to
moving
feel
in.
normal.
That has to happen here. We have exams coming up.
You mean you hate me?
Yeah, you last time you were in that house you disrespected each and every one of them. She's a leech.
On the graves of my siblings, parents, and grandparents, I swear to God I had nothing to do with the tragedy that was your father's death.
Your whole family's dead?
You didn't find that out with all your stalking?
Oh, poor Tegan.
It wasn't me. The sooner you accept that, the sooner you can get over this grief.
It was Xavier and the governor, Nate. Go after them.
He's... Oh, he does not like her, does he?
Wow.
She poured her heart out there and he just...
Come at me again, you'll be seeing your father sooner than you think.
Oh, don't say that. Ah, Tegan, shut up.
That probably wasn't a good idea.
His mom only invited him back in because she needs him. That's not actual love.
Ouch.
I only say that because I want what's best for
Come
you.
on,
They have a lot more
Asher. It's
apologizing
what
to
everyone's
do before you
thinking.
forgive them.
How's work?
I bet you're loving this right now.
He just started.
I just felt a grin coming.
She talk about Laurel?
Just a promise you know where she is.
But tell me you're still suspicious, Bonnie.
Where are your painkillers?
Told Ollie to flush them.
He's protecting
Annalise
Annalise.
took them?
No. And I'm fine.
Petition for the restraining
At
order is
least
ready
he's
to go,
not dead.
but not until you tell me why you chose me for the K5.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
yes!
A bit obsessed.
Please,
You blame
Annalise,
him
tell him the
considering
truth.
why
Want
you
to
picked
know.
me?
Honestly, I don't remember.
You're a liar, Annalise.
You're a liar.
This might finally get them to protect us.
What if it backfires?
Then we'll know that we went down with a fight.
What is he doing here?
God.
Oh my god, he's everywhere.
Is that Daddy? A huge admirer of your daughter, the biggest, in fact.
You must be the boyfriend.
No, he's
He's
not.
Although
so
I was.
Actually, that
obsessed
would be
with
me.
finding.
Gabriel Maddox.
No,
Asher
this is
should
not
be the
happening.
boyfriend.
Everyone, move!
Why is he so obsessed with
Looks like
finding
she wanted
Michaela's
to be the
boyfriend?
dad.
He's so nosy.
I love how Asher still digs Gabriel.
If we're comparing alpha males here, I think Gabriel has a bit more to stand on.
Don't. Asher tries.
Were the two of you ever together?
Imagine Annalise is her mum.
Romantically?
That would be ridiculous.
Can you imagine if that is the plot
Oh my
twist?
god. Tell me you're not my mother.
Stop.
If you two will please excuse me, I'm gonna go to the restroom to throw up.
I don't blame her. Annalise has had sex with him.
You approached me, Tegan.
Then you come to me and tell me that.
I wanted proof that he was being shady.
No, you wanted to pour salt on the wound. Were you planning on sleeping with him?
No.
I thought she was going to say yes.
He's Annalise's ex, Cora.
He could have found out things you don't want him to know. The flirting was to distract him.
Please.
Why does it matter if he's Annalise's ex? You like her?
Please.
Stay the hell out of my life.
What is going on here?
I think your dad likes me.
I don't care who he likes.
Well, I care. And maybe if the Castillos don't murder us all, we can go out to dinner tonight.
Oh god, Asher, stop.
Stop trying to get back with Asher.
The reason you don't get to meet that man who is not my father is because we're still in a fight.
Yeah. So take your little hurt feelings and skedaddle.
Asher is just so...
Okay. I am a good man. We're rare. And any father that
He
does get the chance to
highly-
meet me
He holds
will
himself
be
high
proud that his daughter
esteem.
picked me. Because I'm going to change the world. I would prefer it if it were you by my side.
You mean you by my side.
This is why they're so good together. I actually quite like them too. They're charming.
Why was I picked for the K5?
I knew this was
So
going to happen.
resistant.
I didn't say it. I knew
Annalise
it.
claims that she doesn't remember, but you know where all the skeletons are buried.
Why do you care so much?
How can I not care?
Annalise didn't pick you.
We've been waiting for so long.
I did.
What?
What?
She always let us pick one student. Frank chose Laurel. I chose you.
Frank chose Laurel. That's funny.
What?
You wrote about getting a gay conversion camp shut down when you were an undergrad.
He chose him because he was good.
I'm an abuse survivor, Connor. When I was a kid. So to know that you stood up for those kids when no one else
Oh
would.
man, it's such a nice reason.
I know.
I got to know you.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Oh.
It was a long time ago.
Well, at least he now knows.
So it was me being a guy who helped people. It's like he died with Sam.
I mean, you were an asshole at the beginning, so
I know.
I am
I remember.
very surprised.
I know. I remember Connor season 1. He was like a playboy, just doing whatever, and now he's just such a sound guy.
Nothing good comes from hating yourself.
Just gotta move on. That's the motto.
You deserve a lot more good than what you've had.
When have these two ever had a scene?
They've never had a scene.
I want to watch
Never.
the whole show again and see Bonnie and Connor interactions.
He approached her to find out if I was still in bed with the Castillos.
No.
He admitted it to my face.
No.
His embody here is his spy. I
Love
find
the turn
high
of
ass.
phrase.
She didn't tell you? Wait, you're defending him?
If you'd been through what we've been through, you'd learn to fight too. Otherwise, you're dead before you've even died.
That is true. Tegan's not been there since day one. She doesn't know the half of it.
Why are you here?
I got subpoenaed.
By who?
The people you're trying to bring a restraining order against.
What?
They want me to testify against you.
What?
The hell have you gotten me into here, Annalise?
Oh my god.
Xavier Castillo is out of the country. That's why we're calling Mr. Vick to the
I'm
stand.
going to tell you exactly what Mr. Vick is going to say,
What is
Judge.
he out of the country for then? Running away?
I asked him to investigate ways to flee the country. That's how terrified I am of this family.
Ms. Keating has conveniently left out the illegal elements of
Since
this
when
plan.
is moving out of the country a crime?
Mr. Vick will make that clear, Your Honor.
Oh no. What's he gonna say? I'm scared. Oh
Ooh.
god, he looks terrible. Oh, that chest is bad.
The chest! He had a slit down his stomach.
You good at this?
Meds are working, huh?
I could show him.
He literally looks so high.
Oregon.
Oh,
What are we waiting for?
the OG. Oh, the star.
God, why are they flashing back to this? I don't want to see it. This
Best
made me
episode.
disgusted.
You chose to come back here.
was scared
I know, I think it was Frank that stayed.
Not anymore. You're the only person in my life that matters.
Georgia, I'm feeling like they're wrapping this up with people going their separate ways, you know? Annalise wants to flee the country. These two want to go to Oregon.
Testifying for the witness.
Overruled. Answer, Mr. Vick.
I hired VIP results with
I
very
love how
little
she's just
knowledge
her
of
own
their
lawyer.
process. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination.
Because you're involved in Ms. Keating's conspiracy to murder.
Objection. Pleading the fifth cannot be used against the witness.
Are you aware that your daughter, Michaela Pratt, is a murder suspect along with Ms.
Every word
Keating?
out of Ms.
Oh,
Ballard's mouth is a
no.
lie, Your
Check
Honor.
with the FBI.
Either you protect me or they kill me.
I think she's resonated with
It's your
that,
choice.
you know? I think that was quite a good speech.
Solomon does not look impressed.
What you've done is destroyed any chance she had of an honest life.
Talking to me about an honest
He
life.
went there!
I'm not perfect.
I don't like this
Also,
guy
no
anymore.
You screwed your client's wife and then went deadbeat on that poor girl.
Whenever this ends for you, whether you are in jail or asylum or a coffin, I hope that you can finally let go of all that hate inside of you.
She just wants to have a normal life. She just wants to escape. I don't blame her, honestly.
For returning Asher to our family. May he one
Oh.
day be forgiven for his sins.
Oh.
I forgive you.
Doesn't look like it.
He didn't do anything wrong, though.
You forgive me? You want to talk about depressed?
No.
I thought about killing myself. You could pray to God all you want. You're the one going to hell, not me.
I think he's gonna be out now. She should think about that.
We'll file a wrongful death lawsuit. Sue the prison guards, DA's office. We'll get you some big money. You want justice for your father, for his killers to be found out and suffer. A civil suit is how we do that.
God, Tegan is strong. Working with him.
She doesn't have to do that. I mean, Nate pretty much offended her bad.
What?
You think I'm ready to move on?
Yeah.
They better have something before the show ends.
Italian? Italian passport?
Oh.
I know what Annalise has got you involved in. I know.
Why does he look so
We
scary
don't.
now?
I can save myself just like I always have.
Damn FBI is involved, Michaela.
And I grew up with every odds stacked against me, but look at what I've done. I'm gonna be president. Or a Supreme Court justice or CEO of some planet. And when I do, I'll know that I got there on my own.
Yeah, she doesn't really need him.
And you'll be really sorry you're not by my side.
It's so funny how Annalise, like, was shouting at him saying, you always need a strong woman by your side. And Michaela's like, I don't need you by my side.
Does feel like she's turning into Annalise.
What happened?
Just me being stupid enough to think that they changed.
Actually, you've got a family.
Not my family. You are. Even when you disappointed me, you still always had my back.
I know, she cheated on you.
And a lot to me too.
You don't have to say that.
No, I should tell you that more. Because you've always had my back too.
Even if we don't end up together, I want to be there for you for the rest of your life.
That is quite wholesome, you know.
I'm still in love with you, Michaela.
Oh my god.
I mean, that was damn obvious.
Is this okay?
Oh god.
God!
You went Gabriel! Stop being a cheater, Michaela! Oh, for
Oh.
God's sake, we're too far gone now. Oh,
I
don't
way
believe
prefer
it.
Asher and Michaela, but she's cheating again.
Don't worry about Gabriel.
Obviously!
She's even thinking about him this time.
He's not the one, Michaela. It's me.
Alpha Asher coming out.
Man! Oh, they should have just left him there anyway. Why did they have to break up?
It looks like he's seen a ghost.
Oh my god, he's bleeding. He's got blood on his shirt, I mean. He's not the murderer, is he?
It looks like he is, but I don't think so. He might have just
Well, he
been...
saw it. He was there.
Yeah.
Mm,
Well, it happens in the apartment complex, doesn't it?
yeah. God.
He might have, like, opened his door to, like, go somewhere and just... blood everywhere. Like, that's blood splatter, so obviously that victim gets hit and it just splatters over him, so he must have been standing pretty much next to the body and everything. He might have been an accomplice, but I don't know if he's a killer.
It could have been. He's already a killer.
He is already a killer, R.I.P. Emily, but I don't think he did this one. I just don't get that from him.
I don't know. I don't know.
What I do know is Michaela is a freaking cheater.
It's so annoying. I don't like it.
God, she's such a like strong, cool ass bitch. Like she'll literally be president one day, I'm sure. But there is one really bad thing about her, and that she is a serial cheater. Like that is
not just her though. Like Asher knows how it feels to be cheated on, and he's just done it like to someone else.
Michaela cheated on him, and now he's like she's cheating on Gabriel with him.
Yeah,
like,
he's putting Gabriel through the same thing he went through. And it just annoys me, whether they get back together or not. They never should have broken them up in the first place. I loved Asher and Michaela together. I'm still salty that she cheated on him. And now they're doing this. Yeah. It's like, if they get back together, what was the flaming point?
I know. So Asher says a couple of nice words to her, and she's like, yeah, I'll buy it. Like...
The words were true. They will always be there for each other, and they always have stood up for each other no matter what, which is why they were good together. But yeah,
this is weird for me because I actually do like Gabriel and Michaela. They've got good back and forth. I'd like them together. I just wish like it would have worked out, but she cheated on him, and that's not fair.
I think that he is more of Michaela's ideal man, like the man that she'd always dreamed of. But then that won't necessarily be what she wants. Like Solomon Vick is the father that she'd always dreamed of, but she's decided she doesn't want him around. So, you know, this fantasy life that she's had for herself might not be how it plays out. Like when Asher and Michaela were together, they didn't argue nearly as much as Michaela and Gabriel do. They fall out every single episode. Asher and Michaela, from what I remember, they were strong for the most part. I don't remember them having too many arguments.
It feels like so long ago that they were together.
I know, it was a couple seasons ago now, but it was so good. They were together for nearly 2 whole seasons, and I still think it's such a waste what they did with them, and I hope that, well, I don't know what I hope for now because I'm annoyed about the cheating again. But yeah,
I mean, look at Bonnie and Frank. They got teased like seasons ago about Oregon. Now they're bringing up their romance again.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
my favourite couples could all be getting back together because, like, we had Cora saying to Tegan, "Do you like Annalise?" And I have been holding out hope for that one.
Shadow there. I'm hoping that sort of sets it up. Like, Annalise and Tegan would be so good together. They're literally they're just so good. Like.
And it would be nice to see Annalise come full circle with ending up with a woman. Like, not necessarily Eve, although Eve is probably the most likely option. But seeing her go back to being with a woman after struggling with her sexuality for so long and just getting with men for the sake of it, seeing her finally accept it, end up with a strong, like-minded woman. I'd love to see it be Tegan. Oh, I do prefer Tegan to Eve. Like, Eve has the backstory and everything, and Eve has been through so much with Annalise, but I feel like it's quite cliche for her to just get back with Eve because Eve was always the one. She was literally the one that was texting Frank. Good times.
It's just so, yeah, that's funny you bring that up. Like, I don't know, I've just always had like a favourite for Eve and Annalise. They were so good. Like, I don't know, I do really like her and Tegan though. And Tegan's here, Eve's not. She's with someone else, having family and everything. So it's not going to happen. But Tegan is here, and I think they would be great together. It looks like Annalise wants to flee the country though, so I don't know if there's hope for a relationship there.
I don't have hope for any of them leaving. I think the police will get them, because everything's looking too good. And if it was, you know, penultimate episode of the show, I might have a bit more hope for a happy ending. But as of right now, we're on episode 6 of the final season, 9 episodes left. They're not just gonna escape and move on with their lives.
I want it so bad for them though. It's
whoever the informant is that gives the FBI something, that will be the nail in the coffin. I think that will be the final piece of evidence that they need to stick Annalise, because I just think there has to be a trial in there somewhere, considering how much of the season we have left. Or she dies. Oh, I don't know. Annalise is still gonna die at some point. I always forget.
Well, we don't know that though. Like, there was that flash forward to her funeral, but I don't know, I just don't envision her dying. Like, she's just been so strong since season 1. Like, I just don't see her dying. I feel like one of them is going to, obviously. I'm scared at who it's going to be. I just want it to be sort of one of the side characters, like Nate.
Nate is made.
Or like Ash's sister, I would be fine with.
Yeah.
Like, she's so annoying. And like, yeah, I just don't want it to be one of the main ones, but it probably is going to be. And Xavier's still out there terrorizing everyone.
Yeah, that was a point. They said that Xavier's out of the country all of a sudden. Like, why were they not picking up on the shadiness of that?
Yeah,
after he's just been accused of beating a man to a pulp.
Very convenient, and the lawyer representing him was very shady as well. He knows things that he shouldn't and everything. I think that like, we haven't seen, well, we have seen the outcome tonight. Though. They did get that restraining order, so I think that's the first step in getting rid of these like Castillos. But I think, you know, we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm
Solomon
kind of
wasn't
hoping.
pleased.
I know Solomon really wasn't pleased. As soon as they mentioned Michaela in the trial, he was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not happy."
But also, he could have gone to jail for like purging himself. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, that is true. I just want Laurel to come back. There's just we've seen Frank go to hell and back trying to find this girl. Like, come on.
It's a
Just reappear
shame.
for a bit.
The reason the actress isn't in it is because she was filming something else at the time. Now I don't know whether that means she's gone for the whole season or whether she comes back for the last few episodes, or whether she's, you know, gone completely. I really hope that's not the last we see of Laurel. But
I hope not, and Christopher, for that matter.
yeah, oh my god, true. I really hope she comes back at some point, sooner rather than later, but I mean, I understand that the real life things can't be helped, that, you know, she was filming another show and good for her for getting those gigs. But it's sad not to see Laurel anymore, because she's been such a big part, especially the last couple of seasons. She's been such a big part of the show and the Castillo storyline and all of that. I also think it's interesting the way they've brought a new character in for like 3 episodes and then they leave, assuming Solomon is leaving. Because like the first 3 episodes we had Vivian come into the mix and she caused a lot of chaos and drama, and then she left at episode 3. Then 4, 5 and 6 we've had Solomon. Will they be returning someone else for 7, 8 and 9? Hannah Keating.
Hannah Keating! Oh my god, blast from the past. The fact that she got mentioned like recently as well is kind of mad.
Yeah. Or Eve.
Eve. It could be like
Eve coming back to run off with Annalise.
Oh my god, can you imagine? Like, she's like, yeah, my life didn't turn out the way it was, Annalise, I want you back. Like,
screw my baby, I'm leaving.
Oh god, yeah, it would be kind of mad. I don't know. There's so many people they could bring back, you know. Isaac. Justice for Isaac. Bring him back. Get him a witness. Come on.
That is the one I want the most. Isaac.
Oh god, I want him back. He was so
Isaac.
Oh, I love
Simon.
him. Oh my god, poor Simon. No, leave the man be. He's been through enough. Like,
now the man got deported. Bring him back to safety.
There's just so much they can do, and there's so little episodes left. So, yeah, it's kind of mad. If they bring up Annalise's past, which is looking likely, they could bring up anyone. I'm gonna rate it 8.5. It was I preferred the last one, but I still really like this one. The moment that stood out for me was Connor and Bonnie.
I was going to say that.
That scene was really good. Like, just seeing them together, which, by the way, is very rare. And finally knowing why he was picked for K5, honestly, was so satisfying.
And you get annoyed whenever he mentions it, but I've been wanting to know as well.
I get annoyed because he keeps mentioning it and getting no answer. Like, come on. And, like, if you're going to bring it up, can someone please tell me why? But finally we got it. And I was internally fangirling when Frank picked Laurel, but, you know. But yeah, it's so nice to see that Bonnie picked Connor. Like, she did see herself in his essay, and you know, really related to that, and it's really sweet how it wasn't for just some silly reason. It had a lot of meaning.
That was definitely the scene stealer for me as well, 100%. That was really good, really surprising. I didn't expect. I mean, I guess it did make sense. We knew that Frank picked Laurel because he wanted to hook up with, and then Connor had this one, and it was so profound, so surprisingly profound, and I like that because everyone else got picked due to a connection, whereas Asher, Michaela, Connor got picked for a genuinely nice reason and for a genuine act of kindness that he did. And it does surprise me that OG Connor did that because he was really horrible at the start. I remember we all hated him. And
yeah, he was a mess.
Yeah. So that he closed down the gay conversion camp, like, it's nice to see that he has always been that advocate for the underlings of society, I guess. And especially seeing his growth during the whole class action and everything, it is nice that to see that he's always had that kindness in him. Oh, I just realised I didn't say my rating. A 7.9 maybe. Just higher than the last episode. I think I'm not invested in the Solomon storyline very much. And also Nate just continues to piss me off.
I know, at least Tegan, instead of making an enemy out of him, she's going to work with him. So I think that might be the best plan of action. Let's see how this partnership goes.
I love Tegan. I just love Tegan.
If it wasn't obvious enough that we love her.
I know. She took the moral high ground there and she's still going to fight for what's right.
Yeah,
she's another one of those rare ones who has the best of intentions. And
yeah.
She's really put her neck out on the line for them, even though she hasn't really been involved in the group for very long. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching our reaction to Season 6, Episode 6 of How to Get Away with Murder. If you want to watch our uncut reactions to How to Get Away with Murder, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for Episode 7. Bye!